Your Music exclusive.
I grew up like a savage.
You selling dope?
Yeah, I'm selling dope. I'm selling weed. That's what I was. I was a hustler.
Yeah.
I'm walking around the hood. I'm selling rocks. I'm selling dope. I'm busting down zips, 2-3 zips here and there. I'm busting down selling rocks.
Yeah.
And I start selling weed.
Yeah.
That's me. And I was a nigga who broke in cars before they called it bip. Nigga, we used spark plugs.
Yeah.
So that was
Shadow
my hustle.
rocks.
Yeah. That was my hustle. I'm breaking in cars. I'm selling dope, but I'm one of the niggas that if I'm selling dope, I'm selling weed or something, I'm not breaking.
How far out childhood was y'all going to bit or what you call it, Shadow Rock?
Spark plugs. That's crazy. It's a small story. That's how I got shot. I was out of bounds.
Okay.
Trying to break in the car. My partner Sean.
I don't mean to cut you off, but you so funny, my nigga. In my mind, I just what's that shit on OG Bobby Johnson? You got your son out there stealing car stereo.
Oh, fuck.
I know it is a very serious situation, but I just thought this nigga.
A lot of people, bro, like be like, huh? You? But like, yeah, nigga, I'm not a rah wearing on my sleeve ass nigga. You know what's out in the streets. I'm not doing no talking.
Right. For real though, the rah niggas been the fakest niggas forever.
Yeah.
You gotta keep it real.
Rah niggas either going to jail or getting fucked up.
Exactly.
Like,
y'all doing more talking than action.
Exactly, nigga. So, nigga, I'm my partner Chopper Rock. He go to jail.
Okay.
For breaking in the car. He got to get bailed out.
Okay.
You know, that's what we do, nigga. We help each other. We need some bail money. I got a few dollars at the time. I did good breaking in the cars.
I did good for myself.
I just bought me
I hit the right.
I had a blue candy paint scraper I just bought. A Buick. A Ford. I only forgot what year it was. He go to jail. He needs some money. I got a few dollars. A few dollars, basically enough to bail him out. So he called me like, he needs some bail money. I'm like, all right, I got you. Instead of just, you know what I'm saying, giving the money I had, I'm like, all right, let me go hit.
Okay.
Before I go break in the car.
Yeah.
So I'm in field mode. I'm in OC in the projects like Eddie and Buchanan, Eddie and Laguna in the area. I walk off. I walk towards Fillmore Street, but like upper Fillmore Street.
Okay. Where the stores and shit.
Yeah, I walk like through the back cuts. I'm looking in the car and shit, trying to break in the car. Now I'm approaching Fillmore and Bush behind the Walgreens, but I'm looking in the car.
My favorite store.
Yeah. So at the corner of my eye, you can see a wide. At the corner of my, I'm looking in the car, but I can see something coming at me. So I just see a person running at me like with their hood flopping. I just see the hood like flopping like boom boom. So when nigga run up on me, he shot one time, bam, hit me in the leg.
Okay.
So nigga, I fall. Now
Nigga
I guess
didn't say shit.
Nuh-uh. Just shot bam. He been so the gun jam. So he trying to while he trying to unjam the gun, I'm just like a boxer doing this hella much.
Right.
I'm kicking too. Trying to kick the gun out of his hand.
Right.
Then he unjammed that motherfucker and I just buckle like this, nigga. La la la. And I got shot 6 times. But all of my lower body to all of my legs.
Cause you kicking and shit and his arm up. Yeah.
Yeah, so he shot me really all of my legs. He kinda like.
So you think he emptied this shit out?
For sure. I think I got shot with a 380, so he had to. So I got shot 6 times, so he probably shot me once. Yeah, he probably missed once or twice. But he's standing over me though. And he kinda like turned his head too, like he was spooked. You
like,
feel me?
yeah, he didn't want to do it.
So nigga, after I get shot, boom, he run off, I play dead. I can see I'm looking under the car. I can see it running off into the car and shit. You feel me? I play dead. This white man come running up to me. That's when Metros and Chirpers was around.
Okay.
I had a Metro and a Chirp. So this white man, he run up to me like, you okay? I'm like, yeah, just find my phones. So the nigga, he found my phone. I get on the Chirp. I chirp my little sister and my lady at the time and shit. Told them, where I was at. I'm shot on Western Bush and I called my cousin. They all come up there and shit. But I was cool. We got in the ambulance, and to the ambulance started going over bumps and shit. Then nigga, they got the hurting like a muff. It was burning, but I got shot once in my right leg. I shattered my left shin, and I got shot 3 times in my left ass cheek. So, but the left ass cheek was hurting the most. Everything else was just numb. But the
Probably
left
because it's the
action
biggest muscle, huh? They
Yeah,
say.
nigga he was going over blonde, boom, boom. Like,
Yeah.
fuck, nigga, my ass. So,
How many ass cheeks jokes did you write over the years about that?
like 3 of them. Like 3 of them. I was cool, though. By the grace of God, I stayed in the hospital like 9 days.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I was so
You came
jaded.
out in a wheelchair because of your legs?
I had a full leg cast on where my leg just do like this.
Yeah,
and I slept
yeah.
In the wheelchair. My 9th day at the hospital, I had the hospital robe on. Guess where I went? Right back to the project.
Right to the hood.
Right to the hood. With the robe on and the wheelchair with the cast on. Right to the hood.
You know what's crazy? What I always say? Just think about this in the hood. This is another reason you can't blame us. A lot of our heroes, especially our generation, not OGs, but we grew up with hip hop, right?
Right.
So we used to seeing Pop in the wheelchair. We used to seeing niggas die young, immortalized.
Right.
So like living your life fast ain't really you like I gotta show my shit now because I might not make it.
Not for real. But that's a lot of niggas be in the hood and beefing and all that for nothing. They just being followers.
Yeah.
If you out there with no purpose, my nigga, I'm telling you, bro, it's like
You know why I
ain't
don't
gonna
like
last.
new niggas? Because none of them will fight.
Nah. And
Niggas don't
then,
wanna fight.
I'm just saying, remember when you had to meet up somewhere with some people and fight? Like he had to fight him and all that shit. Like that'll never happen again.
yeah, like we was younger, we used to have to set fights.
Yeah, so a nigga
Us
would
against
Yeah,
them,
1
but-
o'clock.
a
Yeah.
nigga would separate himself already with that tough shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't gonna get out of this by just shooting nobody.
Exactly.
Right.
You gotta
Like,
put them
you know what
dudes
I'm saying?
up,
Niggas didn't even think that was cool. Like, you gonna shoot the nigga we know?
And what the motherfuckers these days, man, drugs got a lot to do with it.
You
man.
right. You right. Right.
These little niggas be off.
Yeah, we didn't get high.
Not
Like
just
Jeff
syrup.
said, what my guy said, off everything.
Everything,
I'm off
my
everything.
nigga.
I'm off
My
everything.
nigga, listen, coke is a small
That shit weak
time
now.
drug
Yeah,
compared to these
that
niggas
shit
do
weak.
now.
These
Nigga,
niggas will sip syrup. If they can't get the syrup, then they looking for the ingredients that's in the syrup.
they sip the syrup and take the pills at the same time.
Nigga, that's crazy.
You'll see
This shit
niggas
too
nod
high.
like junkies, nigga.
Man, come on,
This
man.
shit too high.
That's shit. That's too
Drugs got
high,
a lot
bro.
to do with it.
Yeah.
Like for real.
Now, after getting shot and shit, I know black people so forgiving sometimes. How'd you feel about that?
Man, like I said, this might sound
Like you-
crazy. This might sound crazy too, but like I knew what I was into. I knew what I was doing, and that's what comes with it.
Right.
Okay.
That's what a lot of niggas ain't gonna say that. I'm not looking to be a victim or none of that. That's what comes with it. That's what I know what I'm
So
doing
if
out
in the
here.
streets, you know, some jail might come, some shooting might come.
Come on, man, like,
some
that's-
backstabbing gonna come.
I'm just
Nigga
that's
might
what-
steal your bundle.
Nah,
all
for
that
real.
come gonna
All
come.
that shit gonna come with it. And I don't know
Right.
where I watched movies. All my cousins were street niggas and all those shit. But I don't know how the fuck I was built. But like I'm not just saying this, nigga. That's just real talk, nigga. That's what comes with it. I was mad I got shot, but I wasn't like mad at nobody, mad at the world.
ready to
Like,
shoot
hell
up
nah.
everything I see.
Hell nah. I'm thankful that God didn't let this nigga kill me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm back doing what the fuck I'm doing. But I wasn't blaming nobody or playing no victim. But like, hell no, I wasn't doing none of that. I know a lot of niggas be acting like they don't know what they into.
Right. Because they still act like they kids. Like they
Exactly.
like to do adult shit and then hide their hand. Like, I don't know what was going on.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, that shit ain't cool.
Nigga, I know exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man, I know exactly what I was into.
When you get back to the hood, what is the talk like though? Is it like, oh, that nigga made it out of that shit? He did. I told you that was back door. That nigga different. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he a gangster, nigga. I don't, because did they know what was even we missed that part. Was that one of that nigga cars or was it just a nigga?
What cars?
Because you going to Bip.
It wasn't one of his cars.
This some hood shit.
Yeah, this is strictly some hood shit.
So a
This
nigga
nigga-
could have been at the top or at the top of Fillmore and saw you like, is that
what it was is somebody seen me
up
And
there?
And they know you ain't from over here, so
Yeah.
regardless,
Nobody's
you got
from
to
up
go.
there, so
Yeah.
he in no man's land.
Somebody
But-
phone picked me and seen me
Yeah,
and called, and they, you know what I'm saying?
and they seen you up there.
That's how it go. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. In the midst of you going to do some bullshit, and in your
Exactly.
mind, you probably like, I should just belt the nigga out and start grinding again.
I should have just built a nigga out.
Yeah.
That's what I say.
I try to go get some extra
I
money.
try to get some extra money and
You
got
know-
my ass shot up.
You know what be the funniest part? Like, I heard niggas say they was doing movies about bipping, right? But like, just think a movie about bipping would be so raw, like how a nigga could tell the whole story from the nigga getting up in the daytime to how he live, what he do, what he buy, what he look at. You know what I'm saying? And like
all the way through.
All-
Why he even bit?
all the way through though. Like, and the consequences. Who do you sell the merchandise to?
Yeah.
Cause I think them niggas don't never get held accountable. Like, we could get in trouble for like, but like these niggas, the motherfuckers who buy the shit got hella
Like the
shit
motherfuckers
going
in
on.
Frisco by the Carl's Jr. They
Yeah.
buying up all that shit.
Man,
This nigga know everything. That's about the Mexicans, right?
This nigga scandalous. This nigga ain't no barber.
And that's the real talk. That's what we want to sell it to.
Yeah.
On the real.
Right to the message by Carl's Jr. on
Exactly.
7th Street.
Yeah.
He know his shit. That's
Yeah.
hella funny.
Yeah.